Hey, True Believers, Englentine here, and we're going to be talking about some news. The Halloween snacks and treats are back at the park. Me and Gail have already been going, ooh, I want this, I want that, and we were talking something that I'm going to talk to you guys about, not right now, but we'll get to it, is Instagrammable versus is it good? That kind of thing, because I've got something tonight I want to show you guys where I'm looking at it and I'm going, wow, that is Instagrammable. It makes for a great picture, but it looks like it's going to be, I'll show you anyway.
Wait, did you say
we want to talk about a maskless man being kicked out of the parks? Unfortunately, we do have some more layoffs and a lot of food stuff. And Professor Pixel, you had a news story as well, right?
I have two.
Okay, and VENKMAN, you have a couple of stories as well.
I got a couple of food reviews and one actual news thing.
Oh, and hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have an authenticator just to make sure that we are up and up. What's up?
You do, and hello, folks.
How are you, sir?
Who invited the health inspector?
Not inspector, authenticator.
Okay.
Yeah, he follows the inspector to make sure that the inspector is authenticated. All righty, so yeah, we just got started. We're going to be talking about some of these news stories, hopefully looking at some stuff that's going to make us go, I want to eat that. And I have a feeling. But first, let's get the serious and dour news out. So I'm going to go to VENKMAN because I know you got serious.
All right. Well, I'm doing that. You share out your stream, bro.
I will share your screen.
Oh, hold on. I got to share my screen, and then you share out your screen.
Yours. That's the way it works.
I'm going to share my screen unless you share the screen, and then you'll share.
This is the kind of thing, by the way, that Gail is constantly on her phone. She is always looking to see because these numbers have been popping up more and more and more. And we don't want that. We want to see it go in the other direction. All righty. So read it off there, VENKMAN. It's your.
All right. We're going with, should we scroll up? Walt Disney World and Swan and Dolphin to terminate 1,136 employees.
Now, right off the bat, I've got to say this. A lot of times when you read something like this, and Professor, he can attend to this, we're hearing furloughed or we're hearing laid off. You know, they're let go. They don't have jobs. They're not being paid. But I shouldn't say they don't have jobs, but they still have jobs. You know, so whenever these things open, they'll call them back. But Walt Disney, Swan, and Dolphin to terminate 1,100 people. That's a big difference here.
That's a drastic change.
Yeah. So what's it have to say about this?
All right. And notice the company advised the COVID-19 related history of historically low occupancy and mounting event cancellations will extend to 2021, and that eliminates job eliminations are required, basically. Yeah. So. Well,
this actually makes sense because Swan and Dolphin is a very big kind of convention hotel. By the way, it's got a couple of, from what I hear, it's got a couple of really good restaurants in there. I think this is where the Il Molino is.
That looks cool right there. It is a little boat,
right? Yeah, it's a beautiful place to go to, and it's right on the boardwalk and everything. So it really is a nice place to go to.
It looks like those 1950s kind of hotels, and you know they get the we saw in Back to the Future. You know, they got the dance stuff.
Yeah.
So it looks kind of like that would have been like something Walt Disney would have designed himself.
Hey Zach, how you doing? Well, one of the things I do have to say is the swans on top look gorgeous. And Professor, tell me that those dolphins don't look like sea bass.
They look like fish. It's ridiculous.
They look like sea bass.
I do have to say, I can't remember if it's the swan or dolphin side, but there's a restaurant where I've had the best burrito of my life. I had it for a straight weekend because I was working there, and every day I got the same burrito because it was that good.
Sometimes that happens. For a while, the Lego, when I worked for the Lego store, it was did I say hello to Zach? Hey Zach.
Yep.
But anyway, when I worked for the Lego store, the restaurant that Gail was working at, right now it's called oh my gosh, what's it called? Earl of Sandwich. Thank you. My memory. But anyway, Gail works at this place called Earl of Sandwich, and it has it's a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. How is that supposed to be awesome? Bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich should be something you eat because it's cheap and it's in front of you, not because it is just damn good. So I got this sandwich. I was like, this is the greatest thing I have ever tasted, and I love it. And, you know.
So there is somewhat good news. The Polynesians won't be effective until November. So they have time to go look for jobs now that they know.
Maybe, hopefully, they can find some place around the park or something. But the whole park is feeling it, really.
That's the story right there.
Yeah, well, it's a short story, but it says everything it needs to.
Yep.
But the thing is, even I found out now, especially with the story I'm about to bring up, that even though the hotels are closed, the restaurants are still going. So you can't book a room, but you can go to the Kona Cafe over at Polynesian. And the same might be said for the dolphin in the Swan and Dolphin. And by the way, I have heard nothing but good things about Il Molino, which is an Italian restaurant there, which Gail has been bothering me to bother her to go to this restaurant.
How about I bother you? You bother Gail.
You're bothering me to bother her about going. Awesome.
Yep.
Yes. Hey, and Zach saying hello to everybody. So,
hello. All
right. And Maranya's in the house. Yep. So, okay, we have. Do we have another dire? Do we have another serious news story before we get to good Halloween treats?
I was just saying.
I think we got one right here. Let me just.
You got one. Okay. Can you share your screen or?
All right. Yeah, I'm just.
You already did a couple of face reveals.
Well, I'm not. It's not that I'm trying to have a face. I'm trying to find the thing. I got it.
Okay. Dalton, are you still around?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm just having to cajole my cat into not meowing into the microphone.
Hey, it's okay. I used to stream with Comics Division every week.
It's all right. We have a bird, so what's a cameo difference?
Hey, so far so good, guys. Do not invoke the bird's name. He's been very quiet.
Summon the bird.
If you say 3 names, he'll appear.
If you say his name 3 times, he will start making noise.
3 names? Does he have some extra long name but we just shorten it?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. His true name is, of course, his original name, and then Beelzebub, spawn of Satan, pain in my ass.
You gotta have all 5.
And then it continues to the names that Gail gave him, which is beautiful boy. I love the way you drive him crazy. Can you kill him in his sleep? Those are the names that Gail has given him. Yeah. All righty. So let's read there, Professor.
So this is from Blog Mickey that we got this article. Disney World is no longer allowing renewals of Platinum Plus annual passes. Recently, they announced that Disney World water parks are not to open right now, and Disney won't open them again until March 2021. The topmost annual pass tier available at Disney World is the Platinum Plus annual pass. This pass not only offers access to all 4 Disney theme parks without any blackout dates, but also access to Disney's Oak Trail Golf Course, the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex, and Disney World water parks.
That's what I used to have, as a matter of fact. I had that Platinum Plus pass, and I would get it again, but when I renewed my pass, they actually advised me not to do that. They advised me to go a tier down, so I'm at gold right now because they knew, what's going on right now. I have to make a reservation after the day tickets are sold, and then the water parks aren't open. So this absolutely makes sense to me. They probably cut down on a lot of complaints.
Yeah, that's fair. I will continue then. In updated wording explaining the options that affected annual pass holders will have as a result of the water park closures. Disney has also announced that guests who have a Platinum Plus pass are not able to renew at the same level. It has a note right here. It says from the Disney World website. I wish it actually gave a link to it, but I guess they aren't being like that. Note, Platinum Plus renewals are not available at this time, but existing Platinum Plus pass holders will have the ability to select from a variety of passes once it's time for their pass renewal.
Well, I'll tell you what, as somebody who has the higher tier or had that higher tier, I would have been okay with it if, like, okay, so annual pass holders got 20% off of merchandise. Now we get 30 again. But if they went by tiers, like, okay, you get 20% for your weekday pass, or what Gail's got, where she goes from Monday to Thursday, but she can't go on the weekend. Okay, 20%. But if it went 30% and then 40, then okay, yeah, I think that would have been a fine compromise to the fact that even though you're paying in more, you're not getting your benefits. Mariah is saying, hello, bird that shall not be named. How are you, bird that shall not be named? Is England team being mean to you, bird who shall not be named?
It's also worth noting, it says right here, the most comparable pass to the Platinum Plus annual pass would be the Platinum Pass itself. And it offers everything except the water parks, golf, basically all the fluff that surrounds it. So I think that pretty much stops that show.
I would have been so much happier with the original that had Disney Quest.
Oh, don't remind me of Disney Quest, man.
Yeah,
that is so cool.
Originally, it instead of like ESPN, it had Disney Quest. And if I had a choice, bring back Disney Quest. I can tell you now, I have never had even an urge to walk into the NBA experience, or whatever they call it.
They could totally like revive Disney Quest right now with all the, well, not right now, but with the technology they have accessible to them, and even the old arcade games like which is what they mainly offered, it would still be epic.
Yeah, it needed a retheming, not a destruction, and it definitely didn't need NBA experience. Hey, come on in and shoot some hoops. Can I do that without paying $30 freaking? Just saying. I know I've got a video game machine at home, but there's nothing like standing up to, doing the console thing. You've got damn near every racing game. You've got all this. It's like
arcades are fun.
Yeah, thing. And it was the place you could go to find the console of Wreck-It Ralph.
So I was...
Aww.
Yeah, I mean, literally. You can see yourself. Guys.
I was going to bring up another article I've got, which is what I thought was about the Revenge of the Tooth Fairy opening, but it's actually a review, and I think we should possibly skip over that until we've actually done it.
Well, I think I would rather do my own review than watch somebody else's review.
Exactly. So
I know Gail wants to go so she could go to the haunted house, because she's always like, hey, I want to go to Halloween Horror Nights with you, Aaron, because that's what she calls me. Actually, I don't want to mention what she calls me. But she loves Halloween Horror Nights. It's her favorite thing of all time, right? Yes, you do, honey. And you want to go to Universal to see those standing haunted houses, right?
Oh, hell no.
She says, "Oh, hell yes."
Oh man,
we heard what she actually said, Eglantine. You probably should quit while you're ahead.
No, I'm translating because not a lot of people understand. She's like Bizarro, so she'll say the opposite.
You speak Gail.
You love me? See, she just like, so we know that she does, because she's like,
if you love Eglantine, throw a brick at his head.
VENKMAN says, if you love me, throw something at my head. A brick is what he said, but all right, that's a little harsh. See,
he could take it.
We have a question. What are you watching? She's playing a game.
Oh, because I could see the reflection of the TV and the poster behind you.
Oh, that's because I turned it on for just a little bit. We were watching a movie called I Was Just Effing With You, which it turned out to actually be kind of fun and good. But I started doing this thing with there's this old man. He does the voice of the scientist in Nightmare Before Christmas. And he talks like this. And he's in Christmas Vacation. But he was also in a movie with Billy Crystal called Forget Paris, where he's like, you want it? You got it. Toyota. No, it was you asked for it. You got it. Toyota. And he just says it over and over and over again. So I started doing that with Gail someday and some time ago, and I figured, okay, I'll show her the scene.
Christmas vacation, he was the grandfather, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he burns down the tree. What's the matter with you?
So,
Louis, you burned down my tree.
Well,
so
What's wrong with you?
if you like cats, don't watch that movie.
Probably not. No. What were you going to say, Prof?
before we go into the Halloween fun times that are to be had, there is one more article. I don't know if I want to do it. It's about how no COVID-19 outbreaks are tied to Walt Disney World.
That's
or
good news. And then we'll go to mine and we'll laugh at this dude. Okay. Yeah, that's good news. No COVID has been. Look, Gail and I have been going to Disney. And I got to say, first of all, everybody is keeping their distance. Oh, by the way, Zach, I told Gail that exact same thing. Anytime I do this, man, I sound like Roz from Monsters, Inc. Mike was I can't do his name.
Wazowski.
Yeah, that's it.
Watching. I'm
Yeah. I should just show her and just do my own dialogue. That will not end well. So, yeah, but me and Gail have gone to we've gone to Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and Epcot now. And I could tell you something. Whenever we went on a ride, and you pull up to the tail end, to the back of the boat or whatever to get off, you see people jumping in and they're wiping down the boat, and then they jump out, or they jump in, they wipe down the car, and they jump out. There's hand sanitizer everywhere. As a matter of fact, the first day I just posted our first day back to Epcot. And you could see me. I go, oh, hand sanitizer. I was like, well, no. Oh, okay. I have to wait for it. So you can, and it's at the entrance of every ride, and it's at the exit of every ride. They are taking care of business.
See, what I would do is get some super soakers, fill them hand sanitizer, and just start spraying people as they come through.
Right. Okay, so let's laugh at this guy. Look, you know my stance on the whole mask thing. I'm not a big fan of it myself, and I don't think that we should be yelling at each other. I really don't. I'm sorry, but people aren't wearing the mask for whatever reason. Disney, however, it's private property. I get it. If they say in order to come to our property, if you want to stay on there, you should. Now, what I've done is I will actually pull it down here so I can breathe. But whenever I go inside or whenever I'm near anybody or if somebody's approaching, I always pull it up. Basically, if, as CDC says, if you cannot stay those 6 feet away from somebody, make sure you're wearing the mask. Mainly because also it's 90,000 degrees outside. So there's this guy, maskless man, ejected from Disney's Hollywood studios today while screaming mosquitoes from Pixar's Bug Life. Okay, so it was ants in the movie, but what the whole point was is that the grasshoppers they go to the ant hill and they're forcing the ants to collect food for them, and the head ant, played by Kevin Spacey, is told, well, you know, why are we afraid of some ants? And he throws a little pebble or a piece of grain or something at his friend, and he's like, oh, well, you know, he says, did that hurt? And then when he says no, he pulls a string and a whole bunch of grain kills him. And he makes the point that while one is nobody, if everybody bands together, of course, we could do that.
Can we zoom in on that guy, the security guard on the far right? He looks like he's in his 80s.
We can't zoom in. You mean this guy right here?
The guy at the very end. Yeah, not that guy.
Oh, no, this guy right here. Yeah, he definitely looks like the Barney Fife of the group, right?
He looks like he's from Night Watch.
Doing Disney security since it was open.
He's the old guy from Night at the Museum. That's what he is.
Wait,
I was the first security guard ever hired by Walt Disney himself.
Has anybody seen Walt?
Security guard is typically an older man's position. So
now, looking at this picture, Obviously, the manager's calling. Is this a cop right here? I don't think so.
No.
But obviously, looking at this picture, what I'm wondering about is this person, and are they going dude, okay, dude, be cool, okay, dude, I've got my mask on.
Maybe she's with him
because I don't think they're a security guard, and I don't think they're part of the management team. So I assume
with
that
him.
they are with the guy who's yelling and screaming. So it's just like, okay, can we not? Security removed him from the park. He screamed mosquitoes from Pixar's A Bug's Life. You could see the video captured by our very own Pete Carney. Okay. Let's see the.
Here's some amateur video.
Can y'all see that?
I can see it.
Yeah.
The crazy.
I can't hear him.
Oh.
Can you hear him?
No, he's not sharing audio. That's why.
Okay, so yeah, he's talking about if it takes more than just one man, and yeah, he's doing the whole thing from life while this is happening.
No,
and
okay, those are plainclothes officers. That's what it said on the caption under the video. Okay, so maybe that guy was and maybe that girl was an officer. Who knows?
Oh, okay.
It says this man is right there. It says 3 uniformed security officers and then more plainclothes officers.
Well, I think the plainclothes officers would definitely be the bigger guy behind them. And you see the guy in the white shirt?
You see, yeah. Yep.
I actually applied to do this job at Universal Studios. And what this job is you walk through stores. And if you see somebody acting weird, you just kind of keep an eye on them to make sure. And you look like a tourist. So you're kind of doing your own shopping while,
you look like a weirdo.
I'm looking over at the guy off in the corner while it looks like I'm looking at the drink cups or something like that. And if they put something in their purse, okay, boom, I got them. I actually applied for that. But
do you know what's funny though? Most people don't realize that most grocery stores actually have plainclothes security guards walking in with grocery shopping.
Well, they asked me this. They said, "Have you ever shoplifted?" I said, "Well, when I was a kid." I mean, I was actually very good at shoplifting when I was a kid, but I'm adult. I've got kids now. I don't do that kind of thing. I said, but however, I do know what kids look like when they're, I know what people do in order to shoplift because
obscure the fact that they're shoplifting.
Yeah, because I was that person, and guess what? Didn't get me the job
because you shoplifted.
That experience.
Yeah.
So does this mean it's a job where I can actually wear my Hawaiian T-shirt and make sense?
Yeah,
only if you have a red Ferrari.
I have never shoplifted, so I have more of a chance.
The guy's yelling out.
feel
Remember the movie that came out at Walt Disney World? It's called A Bug's Life. Remember Hopper? He said, if one guy stands up, one ant stands up in a failed attempt to stir up a rebellion of sorts against face masks. By the way, in that instance, Hopper's a bad guy, but they're actually talking about but he's actually talking about the good guys standing up to the bad guys.
I'm not crazy. I have a wife and 2 kids. That's what he said.
Here's the thing. I kind of agree with him on the face mask thing, and even though it might be possible that I've got right now the virus, I just. The person who actually got the virus wears a mask constantly. My wife, she got diagnosed. Not me. No, I'd had no symptoms, but Gail for like 3 or 4 days, I don't know what's wrong, so we got her tested and she got it. She wears her mask everywhere. If she steps out of the house, boom, she's one of those weirdos that drives with a mask on. I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Wow.
No,
religiously.
She doesn't get that far, but
now you throw something, Gail, if you're watching. You throw something.
Yeah, it was nice knowing you, Eglantine. Poor Eglantine, I knew him well.
Yeah.
Eglantine is great.
No,
it's so sad that he's gone now.
She doesn't go that far, but she has never left that car without a mask. Like, I will walk across a parking lot so long as nobody's around me. I'll walk across the parking lot, and then as we're entering the store, I'll put the mask on.
Well,
Gail will not leave that car without a mask.
I come out of the store, mask off. That's my chin. When I walk in, I pull it up.
I'm flat out. Yeah. But Gail never goes anywhere with without the mask. And she's got, dude, we've got bottles of sanitizer. She has a spray sanitizer. Can I see that? I want to show that off. That fruity little.
That's from Bath and Body Works.
She goes all 100% into this thing. Look at this. She even went to Bath and Body Works and got this hand sanitizer that supposedly smells like oranges, and it doesn't even. It actually
looks more like peaches and oranges.
Yeah, and so she is so 100% every freaking where, everywhere.
I love that he immediately he's like, wash my hands. I touched it. Gail touched it. I got. It's like it's in your head. You didn't.
No, actually, I like the way it smells. Trust me. Trust me. I am, as Gail said, she goes, "You're doomed." And Gail comes home. Oh, I don't know what's wrong. I'm so tired. Oh, baby, it's okay. Okay, kiss, hug. Oh, okay. Breathe in my face. Plus, we share a bed. So, like, even this morning, I rolled over towards her, and I wake up because I hear, I mean, she is just breathing right. I'm like, yeah, I'm dead.
The call is coming from inside the house.
I mean, they say till death do you part, but you might go at the same time.
But she's trying to kill me. So my point being is I've been saying this kind of thing all along. You know, look, they even said it might cut down, but it doesn't guarantee. I don't know. You never know. You never know with these things. Gail has protected herself. Wow. Now, I protect myself, but Gail is almost the girl in the plastic freaking bubble. She's almost like Bubble Boy, the way she put, we're going over, you know. You saw that movie? No, just me? Okay, shut up.
Well, my brain immediately went to the Seinfeld episode, not the movie, but never mind.
Okay.
Andy said she hadn't been called back to Universal yet, so.
Yeah, we haven't been back to Universal. Oh, and I carry around my own. This is not the fruity smelling stuff. This is just Germix.
I meant for work.
That's the alcohol smelling one.
Oh, yeah. Gail has not gotten word to go back to Universal, but I told her we should go back and we'll stop by because she worked at the Leaky Cauldron. And we'll just stop by and say, hey, if somebody doesn't want to come to work one day, why don't you give her a call? Because Gail loves the Leaky Cauldron. She loved working there. So
I think I can say, like, guess who's got COVID?
Yeah. Okay, so I never met one sick person, and everyone got get paid thousands off of okay. But yeah, I'm with that guy. But the thing is it's their property, dude.
Like I said,
it doesn't matter. It's not you're not revolting against the right people. You need to go to City Hall. You know, going to Disney. It's their property. They can say whatever. And right now, all they're trying to do is stay open. That's it. I get it. Now, what I get mad at is we went to Magic Kingdom. I think I told this story already, so I apologize if you heard it before. We went to Magic Kingdom, and like I said, I walked through the parking lot, and then I put up my mask when we get close to the testing and everything. Never a word at Epcot, never a word at Animal Kingdom, whatever. This guy standing there at there's this hill that goes under a bridge, and then you go up to the testing. Okay, fine. And he says, sir, you need to put your mask on. I go, okay. And I've got it in my hand. So I start stretching it out. Sir, you need to put your mask on. I'm like, and I yelled, I've got it in my hand. God damn it. What the, and Gail's like, whoa, okay, let's go.
I would yell back, can you help me, sir? I don't know how to put it on. Can you help me?
It ticked me off. It ticked me off because there's no guest service. If he had said, sir, you need to put your, or how are you doing today, sir? I understand that it's hot out, but could you please put on your mask at this point in time? As a matter of fact, even if he had said, I have to hold you right here until you put your mask on, I would have understood, but at the very least, he would have said, hello, how you doing? Have a little personability, but no, it's all about the freaking mask.
What you should have done is just recorded him doing this to you and then upload it, and then that guy's out of a job.
No, I don't want that to happen. I just want them to...
You be a jerk, results happen.
I want to. I just want them to return to old kind of guest service. They could do that because in the park you hear people doing that all the time. I understand it's an inconvenience if you need to go somewhere. We have the space over here. You go over here or have a seat while drinking, whatever, But it does get a little bit out there. All right, so that's the faceless mask. Let's go on to happy news and stuff. Now, you know what? Okay, I'm going to go into the middle here. I want to get Dalton involved. Dalton, you've been really quiet.
I didn't really have much to weigh in on that I haven't said 1,000 times before.
Right, I get you. Okay, so the Halloween treats are out, but not just the Halloween treats. There's this told me that the restaurants are open over at the Polynesian. This is at the Polynesian. Apparently, there's a kid show, and this is Olu Mel, and this is a cupcake that features Olu Mel. Now, Polynesian is obviously a Polynesian kind of styled hotel. It's beautiful on the inside. One thing I wanted to mention there, Disney has discovered that they could sell a lot of cupcakes, a lot of shakes, a lot of drinks, and all sorts of snacks if they make it Instagrammable. And as you can see here, this is absolutely a beautiful cupcake.
Yes.
Now, is that a tattoo or is that edible too?
No, that's edible. And just a little bit, it looks like white chocolate from the bag.
Oh,
it is.
Maybe fondant? I don't know.
Well, see, that's the problem. I was going to bring that up there, Dalton. You're dead on. A lot of these things, instead of chocolate, instead of that, they make it out of fondant. If you've ever tried to eat fondant, it's gross. Fondant is like gum that didn't commit. It really is.
It's literally like almond paste. That's what fondant essentially is. It's sugar almond paste.
So Disney has been making a lot of snacks and such with fondant now, and it's like, it just.
Is that like those? It's like the candy stuff you put on your cakes.
Oh yeah, well these are popping bubbles and
no, but I'm talking about the thing that the
fondant. Yeah, fondant. Like if you wanted to make
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
if you want to have like a number on there or whatever it is, it's hard to eat the candy.
Yeah, it's like if icing had snot and it solidified, that's fondant.
Okay, well, looking at the back.
Oh, hold on. What is it?
Icing without the sugar.
Icing without the sugar. It's like a paste. Yeah.
I think that actually is white chocolate
I
because
hope
looking
so.
at the back, it looks like the white chocolate they have inside the restaurants whenever you go in and have a dessert there.
Okay, so upon cutting the inside, the chocolate cake was moist and fresh. It was good, but ultimately not exemplary. And that's what a lot of these cupcakes are. They're beautiful, but they don't taste.
No, I gotta ask you now. We see this all the time, but I never see you doing these Instagram posts at all, bro.
Because I can't take a picture to save my life. I have actually last year. We went. It was my brother and my mother. We went around to all the hotels to get the July 4th snacks. Obviously, we couldn't do that this year because it was closed. But we had a great time, and we got these beautiful cupcakes with a flag and everything. It was gorgeous. So my mom decided, my brother decided he was going to walk out, and I had his walker. I was walking behind him, and the cupcakes were on it. And I tilted, and they just went, phew!
Oh, no.
Messed them all up. Messed them all up. Yeah. The coconut filling is mild tasting. It was soft, creamy, very good. So there you go. Let's see what is. The icing is standard, brightly colored buttercream. Yeah, they love buttercream. Crispy pearls were a nice addition, and edible glitter made for a nice visual. The white chocolate. Good. It is white chocolate. Good. No part of this cupcake stood on its own, but it was the sum of its parts that made it delicious. All the flavors worked well together to make a tasty treat with a presentation that was to die for. I wish there had been more filling, but they were happy with it. Now I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get some of these things that we're gonna see tonight and do. Oh, and they've got a soft serve at the pineapple Luani or Lanai, excuse me, where you get your the Dole Whip. See outside right there, you see all the people off to the left. Right there, that guy's standing at the window to get a Dole Whip. Dole Whip, not Dole Whip. Yep. So there you go, $5.99. That's usual for the cupcakes. And, of course, more.
If it was only that size.
I know, right?
I could justify
that, man.
I could justify the $6.
No, these cupcakes, they are. I mean, obviously, that's not your average Publix cupcake.
Well, there's a cupcake store they put over here on little strip mall they built up next city over. And what's crazy about it is like they're expensive for a cupcake store. I was like, geez, how much you're charging for like something like that? Yeah,
we got
probably $10.
We got a sprinkles here, and yeah, $6. I don't consider. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we had the sprinkles and as well. But no, $6 is not bad for a Disney snack, in all honesty.
Well,
let's see, Bubble Boy, the movie with that's Boy in the Plastic Bubble. The one with John Travolta. The center of those caramels with the white centers is actually fondant, not like what they use these days to make certain decorations for cakes. Cool. Coconut filling on that cupcake. Hard pass, says Maranya. And
you don't like coconut, Maranya, really?
Says Trusty. And I've got this is my strawberry coconut milk. So, yeah.
It looks like you were drinking, what is it?
Pepto-Bismol?
I was so confused as I was just watching you glug that thing. I was
like why? Why is Eglinton addicted to medication?
I was gonna say with his stomach.
I went to Taco Bell. Now I need the bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
That explains all the things then.
We have a huge Asian market and they sell stuff like this. So
okay, but what drink did you get from Taco Bell?
Baja Blast.
You are a man of culture.
Yes, I am.
Gentleman and a scholar. Let's move on.
All righty. So that was just from the Polynesian Hotel. Has nothing to do with
Halloween.
Nothing to do with Halloween, but I wanted to talk about it because I have gotten some Instagrammable snacks from Disney, which oh look, it's so pretty, it's so beautiful. Oh, check this out. Oh,
tastes like nothing.
And yeah, it tastes horrible. There was one I did a review of it last year. It was a Maleficent ice cream cone, and the ice cream cone.
I remember that. Yep, I remember us talking about it.
I think it was like purple ice cream cone with chocolate horns and lime ice cream. And do you know what doesn't go with lime ice cream? Anything chocolate. Anything chocolate.
Also, maybe I'm just a little old-fashioned here, but if I was going for a Maleficent cupcake and I wanted a green ice cream to go with it, there were chocolate horns,
don't you dare.
Mint. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say pistachio, and I was like, oh.
I like pistachio. I've never had pistachio ice cream though, so I can't speak to the quality or lack of in regards to pistachio ice cream.
Trusty's talking about when I got the Little Mermaid cupcake. Now that was a sweet treat. That was guest service. Literally, this is what happened. Please go watch the video, even though I'm telling you exactly what happens in it. I go up and I say, wait, is this where we get that Little Mermaid cupcake? And she goes, yeah. And I said, okay, I'll come back for it because I've got a fast pass for Space Mountain. And this is when I first got the pass again. I'm very excited. I was able to get a fast pass for Space Mountain. I hadn't been on it in forever. I had gone on the People Mover. And when it rode through, that Disney, you know what I'm talking about, Prof, that Disney smell that's almost like a swimming pool kind of hit me. And I went, oh, I need to ride this again. Oh my gosh. So I went in and I stopped by the bakery. It was like the Starbucks on Main Street. Get the Starbucks out of there. They got Joffrey. That's fine. But I said, this is where you get the Little Mermaid cupcakes. She goes, yeah, just, go right on ahead. I said, well, I can't. I've got a Space Mountain fast pass I'm really rushing to get to. And she goes, oh, you want me to get you one? And I was like, for free? And she goes, yeah. So she actually got me. I didn't have to wait in line. She goes in, she gets it. I was like, oh my gosh, they gave me this beautiful Little Mermaid cupcake. Go check it out. Go check out the review and everything. But I wrote Space Mountain in this beautiful Little Mermaid cupcake. Starts shaking.
Oh no!
I'm so glad I got my picture before I went on Space Mountain of it.
So, are you saying its grading was above the sea?
Yes, it didn't drown me. No, it's a beautiful cupcake. But when I was riding on the Space Mountain, it shook around, and by the time I got to it, it was just a mess. Processed coconut in most any form is a hard pass. Ironically, they use coconut oil and butterscotch crimpets, and those I don't mind.
Yeah, I get you with processed coconut, but coconut in general is delicious, in my opinion.
All right, let's look at some of these. I know I've got some of these Halloween things. Oh, these are Halloween pins. Honey, I wanted to show you these to you. Did you see these?
I don't know.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
Well, I was talking to Dalton, but yeah, Gail, if you want to get in on this. Yeah. Gail, I have something to tell you. No, anyway, no, seriously.
You do that again. God damn it.
These are the Disney pins here as I pull off my filthy bed and everything. But yeah, I'm looking at these. I'm going, I don't know about these trick or treat cuties. Although, can y'all see these? Did I share?
Yeah, I can see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Winnie the Pooh and the Piglet are adorable. And I got to tell you, I know everybody and their brother are liking Max and what's your name from the Goofy movie.
Yep.
But looking at them, I would love to get I want to collect this this set right here. I know they've got them, but it's $19.99, and you collect the set here.
Look at Aladdin right there. That's a pretty nice pen.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Ali.
So these are disguised. Apparently, in each movie, these people are disguised. Obviously, the evil queen shows up as the old hag. What's his name? Little John dressed up like the Englishman. This is the what's the lizard's name from Tangled?
Pascal.
Wow. You and he, Professor Pixel said it right at the same time, except for he sounded rushed. He was racing it. Yeah. So yeah, these are actually pretty cool. I like the disguise pins.
Well, we're on a stream. I got to keep up.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Better get a step ladder, son.
But here's the deal: these cuties, hun, they're $17.99. Yeah, did you hear that? Are you serious? $17.99 for a pin?
Like $12.99.
I agree.
Unless it's one of those big ones.
Yeah, or if it's got integral parts, maybe. But this looks like a. Do you see anything special about these pins?
I like the Huey, Dewey, and Louie one.
Limited release painted pumpkins mystery pin collection. Pass holder treat bag is $17.99. They're $17.99. It's ridiculous.
$19.99.
We're talking about Disney here.
Now these are you get two in a box. They're mystery pins. You put together the set, and this is the set right here.
Oh, I love the orange bird one.
I was about to say I like the Nightmare Before Christmas here with Oogie and Jack Skellington. Yeah.
What is that pumpkin one?
The pumpkin one, the orange bird.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got Mickey Mouse as a pumpkin. Then you've got what looks like Duffy the Bear as a pumpkin. Then you've got the Cheshire Cat.
Is that the bear from Slash Mountain?
No, Flounder, Tigger, Oogie Boogie, and Jack Skellington. Mike Wazowski with
Mike Wazowski. It's not hard.
I'm saying the same thing you guys are. Wazowski.
How did the little girl in Monsters Inc. manage to say it better than England?
The little girl in Monsters Inc. is smarter than I am. Okay, so we also have the alien from Toy Story.
You are correct, sir.
Dumbo. Yeah. So there you go. But no, those look kind of cool. I'm a pin trader, and a pin collector, as you can see. I've even applied.
So in short, you're saying you're a pinhead?
Well, as you can see, I've started adding a little bling to my hat here.
Well, people don't realize that they're actually into his head. They're not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Frankenstein bolted into the head. But yeah, Gail and I really like the movie Up, and of course, everybody loves the first 10 minutes of the movie Up.
And then they cry.
And Peter Pan is one of my
Never seen it.
one of my favorite films from Disney because of its cultural representation of Native Americans. All right, so let's see. Let's bounce on to another one. Oh wait, Venkman, you have some foodie stuff, right?
Yeah. Do you want food or do you want dessert?
Wait, what?
Let's
I
have
got-
them.
Well, let me do my
I don't understand the question,
let me do
Venkman.
my foodie gallery, and then we'll do your dessert thing. Okay?
I've got 2 food gallery things and I've got dessert.
Well, we might have the same one.
Well, I got flavors from the fire.
Oh yeah, flavors from the do that one. Let's pop that one up. Flavors from the fire.
Let's have our meal before we have our dessert.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Food and wine stuff? Oh,
Right.
hell's yeah. Is this it right here?
Yep, that's what I'm on right now.
Okay, now this is my favorite booth at Food and Wine Festival here, and it looks like they've got the corned beef from last year as well as scroll down. Let's find out what this is.
All right. It's supposed to be open mid-July. Unfortunately, not all the marketplaces planned for the festival open on time.
Yep.
It's finally turned. It's a little booth. In case you can't figure out where it is. It's next to the Disney guy slacking off.
There you go. Yep, that's everywhere. Okay, hold on just a sec. Stop right there. Either one of these pictures will do. Venkman, or not Venkman, Professor Pixel, where is that?
Professor Pixel, I'm looking, and it looks like it's close to the bridge area where you go towards the land.
I'll give you a hint. It's in Florida.
Yeah. Let's see. I know that sounds really good. Now, what I'm worried, the one thing I would say is it's got off to the side. It depends on the angle here. It's got more, so I'm thinking it is behind, like almost near the land. Like if you angled it different, maybe we would see the land. Scroll down. Let's see the next picture.
Oh, that doesn't help at all.
Nope. Oh, there you go. Actually, holy shiitakes. What is that in the distance?
That's the brain center.
Okay, so we were on the wrong side of the at least you're closer. That's between it's going to be between Mission Space and in the
if you actually look in the photo above, the first one we were looking at, one more, back there, right above the booth, that looks like the Mission Space spiral that they have around the attraction.
Ah, good eye, you sir, good eye.
It's right here too.
Yeah, I did not see that at all. I have to applaud your young vision.
We both wear glasses. Our vision sucks, man.
All righty. So it's got the menu, but it's a far away menu. Okay.
Now you see that?
Yep.
All right. Let's go to the menu, the food.
All righty. What do we have here? Corned beef?
We got the corner routes.
You, man.
Smoked corned beef with crispy potatoes, cheese curds, pickled onions, beer cheese fondue for $5.25. Then we have the chimichurri up offense, charred chimichurri skirt steak on a smoked corn cake with pickled vegetable slaw and cilantro aioli, I guess. $7. Then there's the s'mores whoopie pie on with smoked chocolate cake.
Smoked chocolate cake.
Graham cracker, marshmallow, chocolate ganache, and
Ganache.
I thought it said Canadian bacon, so I'm like candied bacon. I was like, that'd be kind of weird.
Okay, hold on. I got to read this. Oh, scroll down again. Let me, no, scroll up. Yes, because I got to read that. No, up to the menu. I want to read this off to Gail. Okay, this is what this place has. And I know you've had at least a little bit of this. The corned beef is back. That's the corned beef with potatoes and cheese curds. I always get it without the onions, and a beer cheese fondue, which I could drink. Just give me a straw. The chimichurri charred steak on a smoked corn cake. Now, here's the secret to that. Leave the corn cake off. The skirt steak is delicious, and it goes very well with the vegetables. That being said, the corn cake tastes like nothing, and it actually dulls the other flavors. It's an anti-flavor thing. s'mores whoopie pie with smoked chocolate cake, Gailey. Graham cracker on mushroom with chocolate ganache. And
Ganache.
I know, I'm joking around because that's what VENKMAN said. It's got chocolate ganache and Canadian bacon. I'm sorry, candied bacon. That's what he said too.
Yeah, Canadian bacon.
Man, that corned beef corner root looks good.
Yep. Do we have? One thing though. 3 drinks down, baby.
The
Bell's seasonal beer from Comstock, Michigan.
No.
Nope. That's not it.
Missouri?
Right. Featuring Jim Beam bourbon. Okay, you got to see if there's pictures here. See if there's pictures.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, that's 525. This alone right here, this will fill you up. I kid you not. 525, boom, you're taken care of.
Yeah, that looks satisfying. Like most of the time, whenever I go to Food and Wine, I have a frustrating time because whenever I get something from it, it's just not filling. But
Yeah,
The small portions.
they are very.
Yeah.
the corned beef thing from the fire thing.
That's
So
pretty
here's a little story. My mother and I I forget what we were going to. She had, it wasn't for a fast pass, but she wanted to go to Epcot for some reason, and it was during the Food and Wine, and we were walking around, but we were only doing it for long enough. Oh, we were riding Frozen. That was it. She wanted to ride Frozen, but we were waiting for Gail to call, and we were going to go pick her up. And so we thought, well, why don't we ride Frozen and have lunch, or we'll pick up some Food and Wine stuff. But then Gail called, and we're like, no, we'll wait until we get Gail. Well, I hadn't eaten all day, and sometimes, I get the shakes, and I just kind of feel like I'm going to pass out. And we're walking, and that happened. I was shaking, and I walked up to I was losing it. So I walked up and I said, I just need water. And and then I kind of stumbled. They actually saw me stumble a little bit. So they sat me down, and I told them I needed water. I haven't eaten all day, blah, blah. So they actually brought this to me for free. And let me tell you, as delicious as this is, it's so much better when you don't have to pay for it. But that was very kind of them. Once again, some excellent guest service. What's next?
I'll just say, anything about 525, I want fries and a soda.
Yeah, these expensive. We get it.
If
Trust
only
me,
they had Club Cool there, you could get a soda too.
Charred chimichurri skirt steak on a smoked corn cake with pickled vegetable slaw and cilantro. It is very, very tasty, but get rid of that corn cake.
This looks like all finger food. I want a sandwich.
It's high society portions, VENKMAN. It's the casualties of eating food. Basically, is the problem.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, compared to most of the places there, this is huge. These portions that I'm seeing right here are huge in comparison to half of the stands there. And the
Gail and I stopped going for that reason. Like we remember. You would get a good sized cup of soup, like if you went to the Canadian thing in their booth, and now it's like this little Dixie cup thing, and they fill it halfway up. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Exactly.
I'm good. Yeah. Plus, I actually tried it this year again, and it wasn't all that great. To tell you the truth. Let's see what's next. Scroll.
We are moving on.
Okay, and this is what I'm gonna get Gail because she loves chocolate.
That's your marshmallow burger.
Yeah, it's a marshmallow burger, honey.
It looks delicious.
Here you go. S'mores whoopie pie with smoked chocolate cake, graham cracker, marshmallow, and chocolate ganache. Yeah.
Thank you for actually saying it right that time. I was genuinely having an
I know
OCD
how
moment.
to say it. I was just kidding. What's next? What's the next picture?
Well, I like that it has Canadian bacon on it too.
Yeah, it's got Canadian bacon, right?
Oh, just another picture of the whoopie.
It's $4.50. Okay, I want to see that swine brine. Let's scroll down because they love that whoopie burger, don't they?
We love looking at it, so I can't play
Look how close it is.
All right,
It's like a visual fun. You get a burger right of dessert stuff.
I'm expecting the next picture to have a tongue.
There's that.
Because they're putting one line of their review into it. I guess this is what they bought. The thing said it wasn't very flavorful. That sucks.
It's a
Yeah,
fun
but
fact.
they're looking at it like this is the most beautiful thing I've ever had. Another picture.
It looks like the little Debbie things you cake, so you can cut them open.
It does kind of.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god.
It just keeps going.
The charred chimichurri skate, loses cilantro, aioli, and Morano would give it a try. Well, I'll tell you what, you can live vicariously through. Next time me and Gail go to Epcot, I'll stop by there.
Crying out loud. There was only like one picture of each other thing, and then it was just all.
Yeah, let's pass up this thing.
I'll just say, you see the chocolate sauce was like hot fudge.
Like, I love desserts as much as the next guy, but good lord, take it easy there, guy.
Okay, yeah, that's just beer.
30 pictures later, we finally see the drinks.
Yeah.
Because that's so fine. But one more down, and you got
$6.
Yes, it's $6.
It's a shot glass.
Go one more down. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the perfect drink right there.
Wow.
That is the swine brine. Pull down. Let's read what's in it. This thing is so delicious.
Oh, okay, all right.
The surprisingly good drink was made with Evan Williams bourbon. Since then, they have switched to the more well-known Jim Beam. Okay. Let's see if you're going to tell them what
it says. Combination of apple juice, lemon juice, bourbon, and mustard. Which sounds pretty terrible. As needless to say, everyone in our group grimaced before they tried it, but they end up enjoying it more than expected.
Oh my gosh, it's so good! It is so good. You guys know I hate the taste of alcohol. I love this one.
Also, it says warning. Do not. I mean, not for everyone, but do not dip the pork in.
That's true. By the way, okay, I dipped. I actually let the pork sit in my drink. So all that does, it doesn't flavor the pork. It really doesn't flavor the drink, but all it does is whatever oil was left on the pork is now in your drink. So I did do that.
All right.
I'd try it if I could leave the bourbon out, because I can handle pork fat and I can handle booze, but I don't think I can handle them together.
All right, so you're gonna have to go to Future World West. That's where you're gonna find
Future World West. Yeah, it's like Pixel pointed out. Great eyes, man.
Thank you.
All righty, so let's go to. I've got the foodie guide to the fall treats now, along with the Halloween and all that kind of stuff in the in the parks.
You're thinking about that swine, Brian, too
much.
I'm already
wrong with this one.
I'm already at Epcot.
Eat it.
Let's see.
All right.
And then I guess I got a dessert and another Halloween food from Universal.
Okay, I already did this one. But here we go. These are at Disney Springs, and they start off with some merchandise. Apparently, you can get an Asian guy and this Hispanic girl, but they come dressed. Oh, wait, no. What they're wearing is the merchandise. I'm sorry.
Wait, so you're buying them?
Yeah, right here you have right here you have this weird hat and shirt combo. You've got the bat ears, the Mickey ears with a candy corn. And I've seen this shirt, by the way, from what's her name? But this is what I really wanted to point out right here.
Mike Wazowski. It's so cute.
It's Mike Wazowski.
Wazowski?
Wazowski. No, I didn't. It's Wazowski. Mike Wazowski Dome Cake this is all at the Polynesian Hotel right now. They're going to start, it's starting on September 20th through October 31st at Captain Cook's. You could get the Mike Wazowski Dome Cake those are so good. But by the way they create that dome is with a fondant, with a white chocolate icing on it. And then you have a Halloween mini cupcake and the chocolate cupcake with milk chocolate and Rocky Road filling.
Oh, I like the Jello shot there.
Yeah, poisoned apple cocktail is vodka, melon, liqueur, blue Caraco, and pineapple juice with a novelty glow cube.
I kid you not, when I take my nieces in their neighborhood where they live, take them trick-or-treating, there's always a guy out there handing out Jello shots to the adults. I was like,
cool.
It makes it worth the whole entire hour, 2 hours of walking.
Now you go over to Disney's Caribbean Beach, and you can get a spooky rum punch. Oh, I guess this is it, right? This is it. Spooky rum punch. It has Caribbean rum, sour apple liqueur, cranberry juice garnished with a purple poison apple novelty. That looks good. The spooky rum punch looks better to me than the poison apple.
It looks good, but sounds good because I'm not a big cranberry person.
I'm not a big rum punch fan.
Okay, saying something?
I'm not for the rum. Apologies to any pirates in the audience, but no.
Where's all the rum gone?
No, I'm not hating on rum. I just don't like it with punch. I'm not.
So where do you stand? Rum? No rum? All the rum? You don't like rum? It's not tequila, so it's not for you, right?
Oh, yo, ho, a pirate's like.
Gail loves tequila.
I love tequila too.
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3. Where am I?
4.
all I can think now is that annoying country song about tequila and its inverse relationship with clothes.
So Disney's Caribbean Beach, I'm not saying anything. Disney's Contemporary. Now, Disney's Contemporary is very well known for their specialty cupcakes. But here it has a monster cupcake. It's got confetti cupcake filled with candy bar, custard, and purple buttercream. That sounds good. We got the pumpkin pie tart. I am sold. Yeah, that's all you have to tell me is pumpkin pie tart. I'm there. Yeah. With cinnamon whipped cream, honey. We're going to go to Contemporary Hotel, okay? Bring him out.
We're going to drop $20 on desserts.
Honestly, the ideal day is just going on the monorail and going around to each park and trying to sample of these things.
I'm actually thinking about exactly that, Professor. I just want to go from hotel to hotel.
Honestly, you talk to me about desserts and I'm already there, but you talk to me about Halloween desserts and I may have a heart attack from sheer joy.
Yeah,
I like the. What's that bat one down on the bottom left?
Okay, Disney's Wilderness Lodge. All items are at the Roaring Fork. Okay. By the way, at the Contemporary, they're at Contempo Cafe. Basically, whatever the fast food joint is. So it's at the Roaring Fork restaurant, and it is a Going Batty Halloween cupcake, which is a chocolate cupcake with cookies and cream filling and ganache icing. And the Spooky Mickey Brownie, which is a classic brownie topped with a dark chocolate spider, which means nothing special. Here's a chocolate spider. But Gail will go crazy because she loves chocolate brownies. Well, she loves brownies. Yeah.
Who doesn't love chocolate? Chocolate is fantastic.
I'm not a chocolate fan. I can eat it. It's not like I vomit if I have it. It's just I prefer the fruit flavors than the chocolate.
I don't really like milk chocolate. You talk to me about a good dark chocolate or a good white chocolate, and I'm there. But milk chocolate, you have to combine it with something before I consider it.
Guys, watch our video. I'm so pimping out my videos here, but watch the video where of the Festival of Arts. In it, there's a drinking chocolate. And Gail and I got this. It was during the Festival of Arts Festival. I've said festival too many times, but it was so good, so very good. You gotta check that out. So good, but so rich. We needed at least one more person. Okay, so at the Pop Century at Pedal's Pool Bar, we have Pop's Potion Cocktail, which is coconut rum, melon liqueur, pineapple and orange juice, Sprite and blue Caraco floater with a gummy worm garnish and purple poison apple.
Yes, please.
Yep. Basically, they paid a whole bunch for about 1 million of these poison apple novelty glow cubes.
I was going to say, never put the word floater in any drink you're selling.
Disney's Old Key West has the Monster Cookie Bag, and that's at Artist Palette. And let's see, sweet and salty chocolate chip pretzel and candy-filled cookie bites. That sounds boring. Pumpkin spiced whoopie pie, chocolate whoopie pie filled with pumpkin spiced marshmallow and garnished with a spider web.
Okay, wait. Stop. Pumpkin spice and chocolate? No. Why didn't you just make a pumpkin flavored whoopie pie? That makes so much more sense.
I'm on the opposite side of things, but at the same time, I gotta say, because I love chocolate so much, and that looks absolutely delicious.
It really does.
Even though I hate pumpkin. I despise pumpkin spice.
No, it's not that I dislike pumpkin or chocolate. It's that they don't go together, and they need to be separated into their own individual poopy pies of awesome.
Pumpkin or chocolate, what do you think? Oh,
It's not my favorite together.
Judge is ruling with Dalton. Hold on, let's go to the other lady of the channel, Maranya. Pumpkin and chocolate. Where do you stand? Let's see. Aeolia's mayonnaise is uptown cousin. Yeah. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. Actually, with Gail, it's 1 tequila, 2 tequila. Aaron, are you done with your tequila? No, let me have that as well. Yeah, she's what we call an alcoholic. Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Although the more drunk she gets, the less violent she gets. So it's a little trade-off. I like to feed her a lot of booze. It's basically, and it's Kira.
Well, I mean that works for you if you're interested in the inverse relationship between tequila and clothing.
Wait. Are you saying that she gets less stab happy when she's drunk?
Yeah, the more
you're in danger right now. Get out of there. Get out of there right now.
Right. All right, and finally, there's the caramel cauldron cupcake, and it's at the Artist Palette Good Foods to Go and Conch Flats General Store, and it's got a chocolate cupcake with a salted caramel buttercream and sauce garnished with chocolate flames and a witch's broom.
Okay,
I bet
that's delicious and festive, and I want it.
I know, that just sounds awesome. We're gonna go, honey. We're gonna go to Old Key West, and we're gonna get this. Okay. All right. Get your shoes. No. Okay. Let's see what's next. From Disney's Riviera Resort, we have from the Le Petite Cafe, pumpkin mousse. This is going to be, by the way, these are all going to be available late September. Actually, some of these are already available. And they'll go through Halloween. This one, however, is through November 28th. Pumpkin mousse available September, like I said. Pumpkin mousse with pumpkin cheesecake and autumn spice sable. That's this right here. Holy Toledo. That looks awesome.
That was my dessert I had coming up.
Or is this? Oh, no, this is jack-o'-lantern mousse. Pumpkin mousse with a pumpkin cheesecake and autumn spice. My goodness gracious. Those look good.
That's the other article I have. It's just about the autumn spice.
I will just take all of those, and they will be mine, and nobody else can have them, please.
Right, and the last one is pumpkin glazed coffee, frozen blend of coffee, pumpkin puree, and fall spices topped with cinnamon whipped cream and salted caramel crispy pearls. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I think I'll be too busy.
Yeah, I'd make an exception for that, I think.
This is just not my time of year because there's too much damn pumpkin. Dang pumpkin. Dang.
You are a freaking communist, I swear.
I don't understand your hatred for pumpkin. Now, granted, pumpkin spiced everything does go a little bit overboard around this time of year, but pumpkin is delicious.
I bet
okay,
you.
so
'tis the season for Uggs and pumpkin spice.
this is weird to me. Okay, I want to start with the last one first because this is the one I would throw at Gail as she's chasing me with a brick that she wants to throw at my head thanks to these suggestions from VENKMAN. Witch's Malice hat, bread and cookie topped with marshmallow witch's hat, coated in dark chocolate and garnished with Halloween sprinkles.
I gotta say,
Yum.
the marshmallow and how big that looks, that would be a little overbearing.
It looks like that pine cone. I have not yet been able to try at Hollywood Studios, where it's like a chocolate pine cone like this big. That looks the same thing. I'll be surprised if it comes up and it's only like that big. Either way, it looks like a diabetic nightmare. Let's see. We have the ghostly Mickey-shaped brownie topped with chocolate ganache and garnished with meringue ghosts. Oh, meringue ghosts. Duh. Meringue.
Well, I mean, VENKMAN didn't know what ganache was, so I guess you had one. You had a moment too.
Did you say Ghost of Mickey Rooney, or did you say Brownie?
Yes, it's the Ghost of Mickey Rooney. Yes. And then we have the candy corny cupcake, vanilla cupcake filled with white chocolate candy corn mousse and decorated with orange and yellow buttercream swirls, yellow crispy pearls, and a white buttercream ghost.
As one of the few people who love candy corn, I would love to have that.
You know,
I'll take a dozen of those, please.
All right.
As one of the few people who hate candy corn, as long as it's mixed with something else, I might eat it.
That actually sounds good, to tell you the truth. I'm thinking we need to do a dessert run. You guys come on down. At the Yacht Beach Hotel, we have tiramisu. Okay, that's nothing. Classic tiramisu with coffee flavors and chocolate pretzel skeleton and marshmallow skull. Oh, okay, I see. Look at what they did with the tiramisu. That's cool. Can you see it from here?
Halloween tiramisu. I might actually die of joy from this very concept. Honestly, wow. Yum.
He looks very angry. Can you see that face? Nice.
Yeah. Candy corn cupcake, which is the same thing. Pumpkin whoopie pie, which is pumpkin cake with brown buttercream cheese filled with sprinkles, and pumpkin spice.
Okay, thank you.
Butter.
Somebody used their brains when designing these desserts. Yes, thank you.
Pumpkin spiced butter pecan shake. Pumpkin spiced butter pecan shake with chocolate sauce and orange icing, topped with a pumpkin cupcake. And
oh my God! Yes, please. I will drown myself in that. Please. Thank you. Goodbye.
And then we go to Disney Springs, where Gail and I have already talked about this because I showed this to her earlier.
Angleton is dying from a sugar overdose
already, and I haven't even eaten it. Yeah,
dude, you're only halfway down the page, and you're just going down. Look at how much there's to eat.
I know. I'm thinking we need to make a day.
You need You need to carry your insulin pen with you.
Yeah, we need a day or two of just going to the hotels and trying all of these things. This is what hey, you know what? I mentioned to Gail we need to go out and do this kind of thing, and I mentioned let's make a bro date there, Prof. The three of us go. That way, like you buy one, she buys one, I buy one, and we go around to different ones. That way we get a lot of food. We could share it. That way neither of us are going to die. It's
just hilarious because everyone's gonna like, is that their child with them?
Yeah, that actually probably would happen, except for he's 7 feet tall.
I'm not 7 feet.
Dude, you look like somebody is wearing Harry Potter. It looks like Lurch is wearing Harry Potter face mask. That's what's going on there, man. You are
interesting visual that I didn't know I needed.
What?
I said interesting visual I didn't know I needed.
It's huge. I'm not big. You're just really small. What can I say? No, actually, I was. He's not. It's not like we're looking at what's his name. The Trump kid who's 7 feet tall. He's not that big. It's just I was surprised at how tall he was.
It's not like looking at Larry Bird. So
right. It wasn't like I went, oh, hello.
Yeah, I don't picture Prov as tall when I imagine what he looks like. So that's a new one on me.
I am.
You get somebody so tall, you say, yeah, I'm not going to look at you when we talk.
I picture Pixel being like 5'7".
No, nope. he's no. You're over 6, right?
The last time I checked, I was 6 flat.
And you're still growing. Yeah.
You would not tell with that such young voice.
Yeah.
No, that's what's throwing me off too. I'm like, that does not go with that voice at all.
Honestly, whenever I was first watching Eglinton's videos, I thought the same thing. He sounded so youthful. Then he turns on the camera.
Really? Because my first thought when listening to Eglinton's voice was like the stereotypical grandfatherly voice.
No.
Grandfatherly?
When I first started listening to Eglinton, he was in a hurricane.
Yeah. Grandfatherly. Thanks a lot, douche.
I was just being honest. Your voice sounds very like stereotypically grandfatherly to me. I don't know why.
I get more people on Professor's side that like, wait, is that all?
That's gonna be Eglinton when he gets grandkids.
All right, let's see. Chocolate with pumpkin pie. Where do you stand? I don't like chocolate on chocolate. I need something else to balance the flavor. I agree with VENKMAN. I hate pumpkin, so Separate, please. Pumpkin is a strong flavor. Gail said the same thing. I've had chocolate desserts with various types of chocolate in it. Those are excellent. That brown dessert looks like a dessert version of the chocolate bar in the pool. Yep. Caddyshack reference. They repurposed the normal Mickey-shaped brownies with the meringue decorations, cost-effective, but pumpkin whoopie pies also repurposed the Mickey-shaped baking pan, cost-effective. Not very pumpkin. Yeah, but it's Disney. Everything's Mickey-shaped.
I want to know, what is that? Is that a Mickey donut?
Next up, yep.
Above that. Above those photos.
Okay.
No, I don't know where you were. Scroll up right there on the left, the bottom left. What is that?
Bottom left? No, that's the pumpkin whoopie pie.
Okay. Because it looks like it's on like a rocher bun or something like that. So I was like,
yeah, that's pumpkin cake with a brown butter cream cheese.
It's a hamburger bun.
Yeah, Amaret's Patisserie is an incredible place. I love it. It's got candle petite cake, which are about this big.
Mm-hmm.
How big is it?
You said candle.
No, I said candle. It says candle petite cake. Honey, it's shaped like a, look, it's done like a candle.
I know. I want that. I want that right there. That candle cake.
All right. Layers of chocolate biscuit, vanilla chiffon, and cookies and cream mousse with a layer of cookie cream. Oh, my goodness. This is your cake right here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's something that happened. Goofy fell down on one of them.
Are you laughing at Goofy falling down?
Gosh.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it is sort of part of what makes Goofy him, so there is that.
All right, we'll get to Goofy breaking his neck since you're laughing at this. Oh my god. Halloween mini mousse, carrot cake with pumpkin mousse and a marshmallow mousse. Wow, that's a lot of mousse, but yeah, that looks awesome. Then we've got what I'm getting from here. It's called the pumpkin creme brulee. I love creme brulee.
What is it?
Good God. I could just bathe in a tub made of creme brulee.
It looks small on my screen.
God.
It looks like shaved ham off of
it's a leaf. It's a fall leaf.
Okay, because it looks like shaved ham because it's so little on my screen.
All right, let's see what else. Oh, this is at the ganachery. The only thing that appeals to me here, they have mini Frankenstein's panada, 65% chocolate sphere decorated with modeling chocolate and edible bolts.
Yeah.
Yum.
And chocolate. Okay, caramel ganache skulls. That's these right here. Dark 65% chocolate skulls filled with creamy caramel ganache. And then we have the hot sipping chocolate, which is right here, which is awesome. And then pumpkin spice. But the mini Frankenstein pinata with the chocolate edible bolts filled with milk chocolate covered vanilla beans, marshmallows, and crispy pearls. This is hollow inside, so when you break it open, it all kind of spills out. It's so very good.
Wow. I'll tell you right now.
But that
Right?
sipping chocolate, look at it. It looks.
I want that boo thing where that's on there. The next one.
This one?
Right there. The
Oogie Boogie?
Oogie Boogie. Now, is that edible on the right there, or is that a decoration?
Okay, so this is a pump. What you're looking that has Oogie Boogie, that is the popcorn bucket. If you actually want it, I will get it and send it. But
Sweet.
you'll have to pay for it.
I thought it was edible cake. That's what I was like.
No, it's actually a popcorn bucket shaped like Oogie Boogie.
We've been over this. The only thing on from you is Ghostbuster merchandise. From
Those are
Universal.
for Elizabeth, I think. Yeah.
There's just not a lot of Ghostbusters merchandise.
Universal?
I'll get it to you. Oogie Boogie worms in dirt, mint ice cream, chocolate cookie crumbs, and gummy worms. By the way, gummy anything doesn't go with ice cream. This is one of those things. Anything in dirt, I always think is one of those Instagrammable things that
Dirt
taste
cakes?
like crap.
Yeah.
Bug juice, vodka, raspberry liqueur, melon liqueur, and blue Karoka, and house-made sweet and sour topped with an apple cranberry.
See, now
Yes,
that actually looks.
I will take a few of those, please.
Those look great.
And then the Oogie Boogie popcorn bucket, that's what they've got there. At Deluxe Burger, you have the pumpkin milkshake,
Ooh.
vanilla gelato, caramel pumpkin puree, pumpkin pie, baking spices, whipped cream, and pumpkin high baking spices on top.
Oh,
No,
I feel like I could. I feel like I should just get a shunt and start pouring all of that into me directly.
Man, you just gotta come down.
yeah, come on down, man.
Just deliver it to me. Use a drone.
And Gail said that also at Deluxe, she knows that they've got an Oktoberfest burger, which has sauerkraut and the mustard, and I think it's got a pretzel bun and all that kind of stuff. So.
Ooh, onions too?
Nope, not on mine. Jock Lindsay's just saying it's going to have the poison apple glow cube. I like going to Jock Lindsay's, but that's lazy. Daily Poutine has the Oktoberfest French fries, stout gravy, bratwurst sausage, sauerkraut, and cheese curds on the daily on their poutine. And it's got a Canadian apple slushy, apple whiskey, and a Ottawa lemonade caramel, and topped with whipped cream and a caramel drizzle. I am there. That sounds
Ooh, yes, please.
Both of them. Poutine with bratwurst, sausage, and sauerkraut. Hells to the yeah.
Yeah, no, you can keep that to yourself. I don't like sausage.
And the rest of them are all absolutely just drinks. But there you go. That's a list, man. I really do. I want to do a bar crawl where we're trying nothing but desserts. I think that would be really cool.
Inject the Disney branded sweetness into my veins, please.
I don't mind that idea. Just whenever the all clear is given, then we'll try to figure it out.
Oh, this is what we were looking at.
Yep.
Oh.
A little close up.
Just focus on it right now. This is our whole article. This is.
Oh, they're talking about, they did a review of it.
Yeah.
All right. Go to the picture where they cut it open, because otherwise I'll just wait for my own review of it. I've got to try. It looks like a little rat or something shat on the top of it.
Which parts?
Yeah. It pooped and then it smeared its rump across to cause the.
I mean, if you want to think of it like that, it really does.
Well, I mean, of all the Disney rats that could produce something like this, there is always Remy, and he's the chef.
Now the bottom is a cookie crust, which is really cool.
I cannot eat that.
Looks dense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks so thick, but it's just pumpkin spice, and I can't. I won't be able to have that.
Well,
It's okay, Pixel. I will take the bullet for the team and just indulge in all of that.
Flavors are balanced, and he says there's a cream cheese-like taste in the pumpkin pie.
Okay, let me read off some comments here, because Morania is saying modeling chocolate is made for durability and not taste in most cases. It's edible, but not necessarily good tasting.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Palmer and most of the supermarket brand chocolate bunnies are pretty tasty. Yeah.
So basically, it's based off Cinderella's pumpkin carriage.
Okay, this is pretty good. This is looking pretty good, man.
That just looks like it's just painted on.
All right, now we need
to die that day. We're gonna go out there.
So here's what we need. Here's what we need. We need
Pixel. I'm using the bath like 5 times today. All the sugar.
We need $200, maybe $300 for a round trip ticket for each of these guys to come on down. You guys need, so about we need, let's say $600, and then of course you guys bring your own food money.
I have to say I disagree, because flights right now are incredibly cheap.
Okay, well, get a deal, and you guys come on down, and we'll go do this pub crawl and take you guys to a park. What are we looking at here? Because
we're looking at the new Franken fried chicken and funnel brains and electrified skin and guts for not Halloween Horror Nights at 2020.
Yeah, they're not
funnel cake brains. Oh my God, that's lovely, and I want all of them.
Go back up. No, they might have more pictures down.
Yeah,
but yeah, okay.
That's supposed to be the brains right there, but
so they're not able to do Halloween Horror Nights, so they decided to compromise. Like, they're making a long-standing haunted house, so it's going to go, and they're doing it now rather than just waiting for the 1 or 2 months. So
the New York section,
go on ahead.
There's 2 food trucks have opened up in the New York section of the park near the houses. So we have the Twisted Franken Quells and 1 food truck. So let's head to the second one for the fried chicken and brains.
What's
Here's
the
your
prices here?
For the fried chicken and funnel brains, it's $8. Electrified skin and guts, $6.99. Domestic beer, $8.49. Imported beer, $8.99. East.
Welcome to theme park prices, Bubba.
Bottled water, $3.50. Bottled soda, $4.49.
You know,
I have a friend that I go to the park with sometimes. I haven't really recently, even COVID aside, haven't recently. But what he does is he usually has beer in the cooler and he drinks before he goes in the park.
I would too, man. I'd be able to liquor it up, go in there. Where's this guy going, bro?
Well, he doesn't get drunk.
I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that's lazy. Anybody else getting that feeling?
Fried chicken is actually just funnel cake.
Yeah, it's a funnel cake with a piece of chicken on it. I mean,
I still want chicken.
You would think, given that how awesome both of those foods together are, you'd put in a little more effort.
At the very least, you put the sauce over both the chicken and the funnel cake.
That's fair.
But that just looks lazy as
I
hell.
just want more wings. That's all.
It's the theme park equivalent of like chicken and waffles, but they didn't manage to do it correctly.
I know.
So it's got strawberry and maple basically syrup or sauce.
Damn.
Ooh, I may have to rescind my statement. Like, okay, funnel cake is my absolute favorite park food, so I can be sold pretty easily on funnel cake.
There's a place in the back of Epcot in America where they have a funnel cake stand, and they've got some good funnel cake there. They have a pumpkin spice one right now.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember it from when we went, because for whatever reason I couldn't find a funnel cake stand anywhere else. I was like, it's kind of weird to me that Disney of all places doesn't have very many funnel cake places, because funnel cake is my go-to park dessert. So
this person is saying the funnel cake was some of the hardest funnel cake they've ever had. So that might discourage you.
Yeah.
But then it is chicken, though.
But then again, even a bad funnel cake is still going to make my day because it's funnel cake, and I can't.
We've got to be fair. A lot of food can depend on the day you go, because you can have one park food one day and like, oh my gosh, this pretzel is.
Yeah, it might just be a bad day for whenever this person went.
Oh, wow, look at their fork, man.
But then, yeah, but then you'll go the next day.
We've ever had, damn.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to fight right there, because.
Yeah, you want it to break apart. I am not impressed with this.
No. What about the other thing, the brain? Or is it the brains?
But yeah, the funnel cake is the brain part of it.
It's almost like a hush puppy.
Then the skin. Well, if you put it like a hush puppy, that sounds intriguing.
Okay, what's this? That pork rinds or tater tots?
Pork
rinds with queso and chili on top. Sold. Here's the thing. Another video I did recently. I went with my daughter, and we went to the Polite Pig. Sorry, Professor.
Yeah, you jerk.
Hey, let's go again. I will eat there again, and there's a lot more to get. But we had pork rinds in. They put pork rinds in their chili. It's one of the best things I've had at Disney. It is so good.
Pork rinds were hard, not even crunchy. They weren't terrible, but it was
worth. Gosh, it was worth to eat them. Oh my goodness gracious, Universal, what are you doing? Universal's food-wise, Universal is not as good as Disney.
No, but at the same time, whenever they had the meal plan more accessible, it used to be like open season whenever you went and it got the meal deal. We would go and we'd get so much food, we'd be stuffed, and at one point we'd like jam extra chicken in our backpack.
So what you're saying is horrible food, but great portions.
So the toppings soften the pork rinds up a lot and make it easier to eat. There's also a ton of queso and chili, so if you got plenty of good stuff to scoop up. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Maranya says, I could see them cutting up the fried chicken, putting the sauce over both. Yes, strawberry maple syrup. I don't know. I'd rather have a savory of tomato sauce if they want to go for the blood effect. Well, as it was said before, Maranya, this is really kind of play off of chicken and waffles, which is really popular down here. And syrup goes very well with those. Gail actually had chicken and donuts when we went to Art Smith's. Another video, please watch. That's that was my birthday trip out there. And we just posted a review of what restaurant? It was the Spice Table at Marrakesh at Morocco. Yeah.
All
Chili
right.
is flavorful but not spicy.
Yeah. So.
I see it as the same thing.
You have to like pork rinds, otherwise you won't appreciate it. It's like,
As
I got here.
As nice as it would be to say that Universal would be worth it to go for these, it's not.
Not for that. No.
Twisted Frankencoils. What is this?
Okay, go on ahead.
I want to see what this is. Come on, load. This is why it freezes on me.
I'm so hungry.
I know, right?
I probably shouldn't have co-signed onto this live stream having not eaten anything yet today.
No, I had some Taco Bell nachos, and I'm regretting that decision and wondering. From here on in, I'm just going to let Gail make all my decisions for me because I can't make the proper ones.
There we go.
But I'm hungry.
That would have been the correct decision regardless,
So,
because
here's
she's your
the thing.
wife.
They have this at Halloween Horror Nights every year. It's basically just a potato baked and twisted on a stick. It's not bad. It tastes quite good, and the seasonings on it is great, but it's nothing special.
Okay, now it looked like a hot dog was running through the middle of it.
Now there's Twisted Tater for $8.
Frankencoils.
Twisted Tater with blood and guts for $11.
Yeah, twisted
$12.
Frankencourt. That's got to be a hot dog, right? Twisted Frankenquarters, Frankenbeans. Yeah, it's.
They don't usually have that.
Well, see, they got the Frank, and they don't have the beans. This is like a really bad moil went to town on a hot dog.
All right. So the Twisted Frankencoils with blood and guts will run you $15. It's truly a monstrosity with a long frank covered in spiral tater. Between each layer, you'll have bits of chili cheese and chives dripping everywhere.
Leave off the chives, and that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, we don't want another day of Eglantine.
You know what? I want an Instagram photo of me having a hot dog going. Yeah, I think Gail would never stop insulting me again. Not that she's ever stopped before, but this time it would be,
it's going to be messy there. They're saying so get napkins.
Chicken and gravy over chicken and waffle fries. Hey, you people in the north are crazy people. But it looks good. It really does. I just can't see myself eating that. I would have to go by myself, and I would have to hide, because Gail would be like, what you doing with that penis over there?
Beans and queso sauce.
Disney Channel, Eglantine. Disney Channel.
Here,
Look,
let me momentarily lend you my gay card so you can get away with it.
And then Gail will be like, I'll be like, Gail, there's kids around. Don't say that. And she'll be like, hey, kids, penis. And she'll yell because she does that all the time.
Pin 15.
She likes to sit in theme park restaurants with families that we don't know, and she'll go, hey, kids, let me tell you where your parents are getting it wrong. And
well, I had to say I'd probably be on Gail's side of this argument, so yeah, probably.
I thought she just goes to people and says, help, I've been kidnapped. This guy won't let me go.
Oh, no, she's already had the Florence night. She stopped telling people she was kidnapped. Yeah. Florence. No, what is that? I'm even getting it wrong. But
all I know is this is making me want to go to freaking Denny's and get some food. Something I want to eat.
Hey, Denny's.
I haven't had Denny's since college. That makes me really nostalgic.
You come down, we'll go to Denny.
You better go.
Just in the 5 minutes away.
If we come down there, we're going to a waffle shop. That's where we're going.
You're going to a waffle shop. If you came down here, we would go to. In order for you to get really, Southern food, if we were on Disney property, it'd be Chef Art Smith's. But off of Disney, hell, you guys can find a Cracker Barrel between here and there. That's pretty good. But
I've eaten at Cracker Barrel a couple of times. It's really, really good, actually. But
my only problem with this is that we're waiting long lines to get through. Somebody's eating it, and then about 20 minutes later, you see a guy and they're just dropping. He's just passing gas the whole entire time.
What's wrong with that? You're out in the heat. You're walking around. I can't tell you how many times I have crop dusted Main Street. You know, it just happens.
One of these times on those hot July days, you're gonna get one of those guys who's gonna crop dust, but it's not gonna be just dust.
What?
It's gonna be wet.
Find me a bathroom. Yep. That's never happened to me. As a Gaelic. Not even once. Not even once. Other than whoop. Okay, got to find a bathroom right now. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, never in the 25 years of our marriage, or 28 that we've been together.
Here, just distract the security guard so I can just go in the corner.
Oh no, Gail will be walking along. Gail will hear about this. Why don't you go into the store? I'm gonna go into the restaurant here because I know it's got private bathrooms. Okay, meet you up. High five, boom, and we're off. Yeah, we've had that happen many times. And always go into the restaurant bathrooms, never go into, because the restaurant ones are more private usually.
Yeah.
So
I think we've reached the end of this article then.
Yep.
I think so. I think so. 'Cause we're talking about bathrooms now. Now we looked at the food, said we want to eat the food. Now we're talking about what happens to the food.
Yeah, this week on completely irrelevant and possibly disturbing non sequiturs.
It's not irrelevant. Tell us where the bathrooms are.
Dude, yes. I mean, that's actually not a bad topic to talk about. And, you know, when we have Tim and Mark here, maybe we will, and we'll talk about best bathrooms at Magic Kingdom. And Disney.
I want the bathroom brackets, okay?
Oh, we'll have the bathroom brackets. There you go. Yes. Oh, by the way, yes, we're doing the news story today because Mark and Tim took the night off. So we're going to do brackets for the Epcot rides and such next week.
Tim had a hot date, and it wasn't Mark. It was with his wife.
Right.
Hopefully, I can actually be on that one, provided my phone holds
if your
up.
phone stays. But don't worry. Gail said she will take your job if you fall out again. So there you go.
All right. Thank you, Gail.
Thank you, Gail. Yes, that was from Dalton.
She's like, he never says it to me at all.
Yeah. Quick question though. Okay, where's my? Oh, it's out front there. Let's give you a couple of the hard ones. It was what were the hard ones? Like Soren versus
Hall of Presidents versus Carousel of Progress.
Oh, that was the Magic Kingdom. Hall of Presidents versus Carousel of Progress.
Oh, well, I love
Carousel of Progress. Okay.
She is a woman of culture.
No, I was there, and I said presidents, I believe, when I was
Yes,
talking
I
about
didn't
it.
say you were a man of culture, Dalton. I said she was a woman of culture.
All righty. Winnie the Pooh or Peter Pan? See,
One of them's in China.
because it's a longer ride.
it's a longer ride. Winnie the Pooh. Okay. Let's see.
Don't make me take it back.
Splash Mountain or Space Mountain? Neither. I knew that would come up.
Been on each one. Let's see. Which did I hate the most?
It's not even what she liked. It's which
I would have to choose the best one for you is Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
Obviously, she chooses against the one that's racist.
Space Mountain is very
Yeah.
rough.
Space Mountain is
So go on Space Mountain after you ate that hot dog.
Whoop! I gotta go to the bathroom. No, I'm just kidding. That's it. It's just and then
You don't have to go to the bathroom on that ride after you eat that stuff.
But Splash Mountain is a nice, cool, smooth ride, and then you go down a big hill. But Gail was so scared of that hill that she couldn't enjoy the rest of the ride. I keep telling her she's got to go on one more time because all throughout is the hill next? Is the hill next? Is the hill next? Are we going? Like, no, you'll.
Tell them about the Jim Gaffigan. That was so funny. The Jim Gaffigan we watched.
The Gaffigan he doesn't like Disney. I don't remember that word for word.
Strap him in and throw him over a waterfall.
Oh, let's strap him in and throw him over a waterfall ride.
That's how I went to Mall America.
The whole ride is they
Say again?
hand you a mirror.
Oh, that's what she's on.
Yeah, she'll never stop. If you get her started, she will never stop.
No, I was gonna say I went to Mall America. I do not there's that one ride in there. It's a log ride. I'm like, come on. These are like, let's go there. I'm like, sure, Gare will go on there. I'm thinking, whew, that ride, the hill drop down, that was kind of a, whew. And I see like, wait, there's one more. Holy crap!
That's this one. She was worried about it all throughout. She couldn't enjoy the ride.
Well,
is it next?
Well, no,
I
because
like the drops on water rides. It's the only time I actually enjoy like a thrill ride or.
I felt like I was on Looney Tunes, and you're going straight up, and you're going.
Yeah, and I kept telling her that's when it's coming. That you'll know the fall is coming because you're going to be on an you're going to go up a hill like this. And she just couldn't relax. I said, enjoy the ride until you see the hill, and then hold me.
I don't mind if you've ever been to Six Flags. They have the giant drop to go on there. I'll just recommend if you have long hair, don't go this ride. A couple of girls have been scalped.
Yeah,
but basically, it's a giant ride to go on there because I hate heights. You're going on the right. You're sitting on a chair. You're all around, and you go all the way top, but then they let you free fall.
One day, not Six Flags got me thinking about it, but one day we've got to plan a trip over to go to Disneyland. I'm going to Disneyland.
Yes, I've never been.
Neither have I. That'd be an ultimate theme park experience for us.
We have one here at Universal. It's called Doomsphere Fall. And I just noticed my hat's on kind of sideways. Anyway, we have one here called Doomsphere Fall. And I wrote on it before, but it had been so long I forgot all about it. And Ashley's about, 12 at this point in time? And she says she wants to go on it, but I need to hold her hand. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine. And so we go on, and I've got her by the hand. And I forgot, this isn't one that raises you to the top and drops you. It shoots you to the top. So you're on your own, baby. You're on your own. I'm thinking it's time for her to learn self-reliance. I think it's a good lesson to learn. That was my point about it. She has never trusted me since about any ride whatsoever.
I don't blame her. You're rationalizing your own stupidity at that point.
That's it.
Like I said, I certain rides, even at Six Flags, there's certain rides I just won't go on because I prefer to be on solid ground. Because I always hear about rides that break down, and that just to me, it's just like if I'm not in control of, it's like someone else driving a car. I'm not comfortable with that. I like being behind the wheel.
She even refuses to go on Jurassic Park, which she loves. She doesn't mind flume rides, and she doesn't mind the what do you call those, the big tub things that go around. She doesn't mind the barge rides. Say again? Yeah, rapids. But Jurassic Park, we were talking and I went, it's got the steepest incline and the highest mountain in Orlando. And she's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Why would you tell her that before you wrote it?
I'm honest.
First,
yes, I don't know. Either way. Anyway, gang, we are at 145.
I'll just say real quickly, the drop for the giant drop at Six Flags is 227 feet. In the air on and I think the Tower of Terror. Do you guys have that number 2?
Yeah,
we've got Tower of Terror. Yeah,
377 feet. So there you go. That's
300. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you look down and you're like, can you imagine if we get stuck up here? Well, the fire truck can't get to us.
The Tower of Terror, you go on to their little elevator thing and it does the whoo, but then it goes right back up. And then down again, and then right back up, and it keeps doing in a pattern that changes. So you don't know what you're going to get. Go on ahead, Prof.
But you're in like a cart.
Oh.
Well, you don't have to worry about looking over the edge.
Okay.
You see at a distance, but you're in a cart. You could sit in the back row.
Okay. My bad. I looked at the wrong Tower of Terror. This is Tower of Terror 2, which is in Australia.
Oh, the sequel.
Yeah.
They're never as good.
Disney, right?
Yeah.
Come right and tell it.
Hey, we'll get you high riding it.
All righty. So, anywho, guys, thanks for hanging out with us and listening to us basically talk about pastries for an hour. I know, right?
We're talking about Angleton planning out his next lunch and dinner.
I know,
Halloween
damn.
pastries, god dang it.
I've got my whole
Maybe
month
next
taken care of.
with me, the co-hosts.
Yeah, apparently we're
so-
gonna go, and you guys get enough money. Come on down, and we'll go out on a.
So title this the whole entire stream. Get your pastries before you get let go in November.
There you go. Yes.
Exactly.
You guys come on down. We'll do a Fat Man pub crawl where it's just from hotel to hotel getting donuts and
No, and then what he doesn't want to tell you is that he actually will be crawling. Because I have to eat all the sugar.
yeah. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have so much pumpkin spice pastries. They're gonna roll me out like Veruca freaking something. It wasn't her.
You're going
Violet
to
Beauregard. Violet Beauregard was that one, right?
Yes.
Yes, Violet Beauregard was the one that ate the cursed gum and then blew up into a blueberry.
You're turning violet. Instead, I'll be like, you're turning orange, you fat ass. You ate one too many pumpkins. Here, get them out. Yeah.
I think you'll be turning green.
then it really will be orange man bad.
Okay,
I think
Well, he is in Florida, so it'd be the Florida man.
Dalton goes, then it really will be Orange Man bad. Okay, there we go. All righty, gang. Once again, though, thanks for hanging out. There is a lot of stuff to do, and yes, Prof, we will have to go out. And me and Gail will look like your parents for a little while, but I think it'll be a good time. Anything else to add, gang?
No,
Say again.
I was just gonna end the video, but
Next week we'll do the brackets for Epcot, and of course after that Hollywood Studios, and then Animal Kingdom. So thank you very much for hanging out with us. Thank you very, very much for watching, and remember,
have a